Good morning, traders. Welcome to another Bitcoin and cryptocurrency morning update. I'm going to keep this one very short because, well, Bitcoin is doing nothing, as usual. It's still in this sideways consolidation. It's still forming this, a little bit of a pennant formation, although everyone knows by now I don't like the diagonals. I've changed these now to show on a 4-hour closing basis, which just gives a bit more room either side of it to play with, and then realistically you're looking at these closes above or closes below to maybe trigger the moves back down to the lows or the highs of this range here. So yeah, the support and resistance is exactly the same. Exactly the same as we've been saying for a while now. We've got the point of control of this range, which is the big level. I think reclaim this and we probably go back up to the highs up here, up to 38k. If we cannot reclaim that, then we've got support. We've got this weekly open as support. I do think that we'll probably come down and test that to see if that can hold and give us another move higher. We've got this daily which just got front run the other day, so that's at 43,600 area. And then as we come back down, you could probably still play the lows of the range again if we were to come back down that low. So the support and resistance to the the support to the downside is fairly clear for me. We've got weekly open, this daily, and this weekly level down here. I would expect all three of those to act as support. Obviously one within this consolidation, one just outside of it does fake out, take liquidity and then bounce, and then one back down at range lows. And if we do go further down, we all know 27k is a big area as well. So yeah, to be aware of. To the upside, obviously we've got the range point of control, we've got the monthly open, we've got the local golden pocket going on here, we've got this weekly level, and then outside of this pennant formation, this triangle, we've got some more daily levels. We've got the old range low, the previous all-time high, so there's a lot to get through on the upside as well. I think it'll be interesting to see where or when this does resolve, when we start seeing some volume come in. So we're obviously going to get some kind of move this week, whether it's a down and then up, whether it's an up then down, whether it's a just down or just up. It's I think it's very likely that we do see a resolution to this over the course of the coming week. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Okay, so really there's nothing else to go over. So what we did get on Bitcoin today, you kind of did, kind of didn't, but you had this daily open here which was like right at the previous day value area low. It's not ideal, but you could say there was an 80% setup in play, and it it played out within 15 minutes of opening. And now we're just coming back down to fill these inefficiencies on the chart, coming back into now the previous day's point of control. So from our 1-tick settings, we've got that coming in at 36k, and then on the TPO it's just a little bit lower at 35,900. So yeah, we're really very, very narrow ranges at the moment, and a high initial balance for the day. It's quite possibly going to be another range bound day because of that. We obviously have the VWAP to be aware of, so we did have that move above VWAP and now we have lost that. But again, I wouldn't be surprised to see this just keep moving around within value area and around VWAP today. Still a lot of indecision from everyone, really. London session just opened here, so we'll see what happens with that. Again, I would probably say it's quite likely we maybe come down to test our daily open, our weekly open here. and yeah, see what kind of a reaction we get off of that. Any points of control to be aware of? Nope, nothing really here at all. Do we have the 4 hour? So we do have this MPOC coming down here at 34,950. So that is a level to be aware of. The 4 hour ones, they don't always have to fill, but it's worth like keeping note of where they are. The previous week point of control is just above where we got to a minute ago, so 36,825 or 36,850, just around there. So really just, yeah, you could say we basically hit that. We came up to 36,800, so more or less have got that previous week point of control and that range point of control, so they're coming in at the same area there. Yeah, that's it. That's it for Bitcoin. We'll see what happens with that. Ethereum. So I think this is what makes me think maybe with Ethereum having this big move up and coming into this monthly level, and also we're still just, you can look at this triangle that's here, and with Ethereum it kind of just fell out of it and it's just been grinding up against the underside of that now. Now it's very difficult to know which way this is going to end up playing, because it still does look pretty healthy on the chart. It's been holding this anchored VWAP from the lows. It still is more or less okay here. Again, if you were to do this from a 4 hour closing basis, then Ethereum looks absolutely fine. So that is kind of why I prefer to, or I am preferring right now to look at these 4 hour closes. This has gone on for long enough, and I don't think the wicks are all that important because they were very illiquid when they did happen. So yeah, Ethereum still consolidating here. It is approaching big resistance on the Bitcoin pair chart, so I would expect a rejection off of this because this has been coming up in very low volume. You can see here as well, we have the daily order block up at the highs here, and we're in that. So I think Ethereum probably sees some resistance right now on the Bitcoin pair. So it will be all up to Bitcoin again, I guess, at this stage to know which way this does resolve. If Bitcoin does resolve down, I think Ethereum would get a bit more of a nasty reaction to the downside. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Litecoin, even more sideways than Bitcoin right now. So yeah, it's just grinding around all these areas really. Indecision again from Litecoin. Link, indecision again. Anything on the alts that is moving? Nope. We're all in single digits today, either one way or the other. So yeah, Cardano. Like Cardano still looks okay as well. So, but it's all the same stuff. It's all very sideways. So we'll just have to, yeah, wait and see which way this does resolve. And yeah. Yeah, that's really about it. It's very, very neutral, this chart. Very neutral. I could maybe add on the moving averages. Let's have a look on the daily moving averages. This is when things get a little bit messy. So I'm just trying to find a clean chart. I don't really have many. Yeah, okay. So the moving averages aren't telling you a lot as well. Like, yeah, we've come in to hit the 10-day EMA here. We've got this 21-day EMA as resistance. Everyone's going to be talking about the potential death cross if this does go lower. So if we do come down to like 30k or something like that, even if we go lower than that, then yeah, you can see this this very silly, but you could expect these death cross things to occur probably around the middle of the month here. So that would be the 50 going below the 200, but who cares. On the 4 hour, you can kind of see here initial resistance on the 50, resistance again on the 100, each time making these higher lows. So maybe you can expect now a move up to the 200 on the 4 hour. The 4 hour EMAs are quite nice, so you can see during a trending move they do work quite well. And then even here, just for what the bots and the algos are doing and things like that, they're quite useful to look at with everything getting so congested here. Any amount of volume to the upside, you could expect to quickly see this go back up to the 100, and then maybe up to the 200 up here. So yeah, just extra things to be aware of. We have the oscillators. What are they showing? We're possibly going to see another move up on the MACD in the next well, probably maybe the next 4 hour session, depending on how this closes. So let's go back onto the Bybit chart again here. Yeah, you could say potentially we get another cross on the MACD here, which gives us another set of green histogram stuff going on. We got an interesting little RSI trend line here, like some little dips below, but interesting nonetheless. On the RSI, no divergences, so there aren't any divergences to be aware of, unless obviously you had this hidden bearish at the highs there, which did cause obviously a move down. Yeah, that's about it. Ethereum, does that have anything? So Ethereum is already green. Had divergences at the highs. Not really anything at the lows. Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here because there's nothing to talk about. Just so everyone is aware, I'm going to be away this week, so I am going away tomorrow, just for a few days. I'll still be around, but I won't be at the computer. So if we do get a nice volatile move, I unfortunately will not be able to cover it. But yeah, I'm sure there are others within the group, Luxury, French Bull, and a load of the other guys who are always nice and active within the group, who will keep everyone covered on that. I will be there with alerts on my phone in case anything does go off. But yeah, I will see everyone again later in the week. I'll be back. Well, I'll be away. Yeah, just a few days. So yeah, I'll see everyone soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.